I didn't really start running and enjoying it until I came to OBC here at Fort Lee in 2004. I was approached to be on the 10-miler team then, and I had never run 10 miles, but it looked like an opportunity. I think going out for a run, you get the rush afterwards, the endorphins, but sometimes it's not even the end state of the run. It's when I go for a run, it's just me, and it gives me a chance to just think about the things that are on my mind. I can always go for a run and clear my mind. I think I'm a better leader because I do run. And I think it helps keep my fitness level high so I can set the example. I have soldiers coming in, they've gone through basic training when they get to my company. So they're very early on in their military careers. And I think it's important to set the example to them how important physical fitness is. It's not just part of a routine fitness test we take twice a year. It was interesting being on the Fort Lee 10-miler team because we have so many people in the community, with civilians and military alike. So a lot of the people that I met daily that I ran with, I didn't even know their capacity outside of it. And so it's been really exciting working with the different agencies on post and running into a lot of the runners that I met with daily last year. And to be on a team to take to Washington, D.C. with and run for Fort Lee, it was a lot of fun, but it was a great experience. We were a cohesive team and almost like a family here at Fort Lee. I was on the mixed team, and we actually came in 4th, so we were pretty happy about doing that well, the active duty mixed team. Personally, I did beat my best time from 2006 by almost a minute, so I ran really well. It was a beautiful day, and we had a really great time. I decided to run in the Monument Avenue 10K because it's one of the top 10K races in the nation. I've read about it before I even came back to Fort Lee. I was here last year, but I was out of town that weekend, so I was unable to run it last year. But I told my husband this year that we definitely had to be a part of it. Not so much for the racing aspect, but just to be there, to be in the middle of the city on such a big day, and to kind of take in the sights and run this race more as a fun run than necessarily a serious race, but just to be a part of it this year since we missed out last year. I don't have any specific goals for the Monument Avenue 10K in terms of time. Usually I go into races nervous and I want to run my best and beat my previous times, but for this race, because it's such a lighthearted race and there's costume competitions and everything else, I really want to try to go into this race and run it for the environment and atmosphere and take in the sights and maybe run a little bit slower but look around and enjoy it more than try to just run my fastest time. I think there's a value in that I haven't really tried before. I will be wearing the Fort Lee team t-shirt when I run the Monument Avenue 10K. I compared it to wearing the Fort Lee 10-miler jersey during the Army 10-miler last October, but when you're out on the race with so many people, it'd be a great way to see other people from the same community wearing the same thing, that we can encourage each other as we go past and see each other down the way a little bit and know that we are representing something a little bit bigger.